What lies beneath the lands of Phandelver? Danger, riches, power, puppies, death. Threats that seek to overwhelm the village. And threats that seek to overwhelm the Sword Coast itself. With the threat undiscovered, an empire of evil will rise. War will plague the Sword Coast and beyond. Fate itself may rely on 4 unlikely heroes. And so, another adventure is about to take place. Cloak and Stagger presents Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
He may have said that. I don't know. Hey everybody, welcome back to Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, episode 18, I believe. Thank you for being here, watching this some point now, later, whenever. And hello, players. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Hey. We are joined by the regular crew, minus a Tonk, but we do have a very suitable replacement. I'm sure he will play very well tonight. He did last time. I have faith this time. But ideally, well, yeah, before I start talking about gaming, I guess let's hang out. Let's hang out for a minute. How y'all been doing?
How are you?
Yeah, how's it going?
How are
Doing
things?
good? It's been 2 weeks since we actually met up like this, like always.
Somebody's gonna tell me my dog just died.
No, I'm nothing like that. Jesus Christ, no, nothing bad.
You're nothing like Jesus? Okay.
What about you, Wesley? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Wesley.
Okay, I'm done trying to socialize. Let's play. It's game time then. So who?
Fuck me then.
Who wants to? I want to hear about what happened last time. This recap should be a
Where we
breeze.
started.
All right.
We started and ended at the same place, I believe.
Oh yeah.
No. we a few buildings down. It's a very quick recap. We left the place where we killed the dragon,
Oh, shit, going right to.
and we're like, hey, Wesley needs a little practice on his tactics. He's a range fighter, and he keeps getting stabbed and or bit or mauled or hit way too easily. So the idea was, let's go to these other buildings, give him a little more practice with
Just
that.
training Wesley. We wanted to train Wesley. Is that right?
Well, I wanted to do more training for Wesley. I think Tonks wanted gold and stuff.
We did the world's worst training day reenactment.
We did. And
How spontaneous. He literally just fought a dragon, and now it's time to train him, right?
Yeah. Because I feel like he just gets in there, like, Wesley just gets in there a little too close.
Oh, to train him on his tactics, because he's always too close.
All he wanted
Yeah, that's
to do
what
was
I
save
started
his friend and stay
Poor
in the
Wesley.
back. That's what happened. That's how he lost his leg.
So the first place we went to, you tricked us and said there were skeletons on the ground, and they were ash zombies, and we fell for that. And then Flynn went up to the roof and started burning ants. While we looked around,
He did do that.
we found some stuff in there, went down to the next building, which I don't think had anything in it, but we saw these wood creatures that Flynn also wanted to set on fire, but we talked him out of it. Walked around, third building, found some more stuff, and I think that's where the cultists were.
You found out where they were staying.
Yeah, yeah, that's where they were staying. And pretty much that was it. We're in that building at the southern part with the tree growing in it, walking out to the west.
You didn't even mention why I was burning stuff.
I think you got bored, like waiting on us to just fuck around in there.
The bed bugs.
But you weren't. You were on the roof. You were
It'll
burning
make
roof
its way down.
bugs.
It'll make its way down there.
You had that oil.
Wait
in
until
your-
we
About the bed
rest.
bugs.
I did, and I'm glad you mentioned the bed bugs, because that's gonna be fun.
Oh, here's a quiz
Oh
question
yeah, I
for you.
remember that. Yeah, now I know.
What did Tonk find, being as thorough as he was?
Some kind of potion of poison and a
Wow.
stone.
Okay, yep, that was actually, yeah. I thought you weren't gonna remember that. Here you go.
I forgot about the
Go and
poison.
take
Watched
this.
the episode before I got here.
There's your. Either way, that's
What if
fine.
Don't
he
be
did
that
remember the
impressed.
poison? Would he still get inspiration?
If he didn't remember the poison, I would have like been a little mean to him, then given it to him anyhow.
Oh, good.
But he doesn't get the meanness because he got it. He got it good. It's pretty good.
I'm doing fine, by the way. Thanks.
I'm sorry I didn't check on that side of the table.
Yeah,
it's just
It's not too late.
it's just like with Quiet and Deadly over there. Just no, none of that. It just
The fine finger.
I mean, you should kind of round it out and ask Honks how he's doing.
You want me to ask him now?
It's only feels only right.
Tonk, you doing okay? How you doing?
God, I wish he was hiding under the table the whole time.
Yeah, that would have been a great
That would
gag.
fucking cool.
He's just not. He's not gonna say anything to me. He's got that locked in look, ready for D&D.
He's
You know what I mean? You know the meme where just get serious.
It's like he's doing simple addition in his head.
So,
Why did he turn into Ramstein? Du hast.
All right. I suppose we can go. You
You know
got
who
the map
Ramstein
up there.
is, right?
You make me feel fine, Ramstein.
Somebody was
pretty good, though.
warming up in the car on the way here.
So, yeah, you covered it. You guys did a little more exploring, found some stuff. Still hanging out in Thunder Tree right now. The four of you are together at the moment, I believe. We're not separated.
no, yeah, we're together.
So you were resuming to that building on the south that had two doors, correct?
Yeah, the one with the tree in it. I think we made it to the other side of that, and we ended. Oh,
Yeah.
and also we put Wesley in charge of dictating where we go
Yeah,
next.
That's right.
It would have been funny if we'd put Tonk in charge.
Oh, we know what he's gonna do. Same thing Wesley's doing.
Tell me if y'all can see this ping. Is that popping up?
Yeah,
I see it.
Okay, so where from that ping were you? I'm sorry.
a little to the right.
We're
Like-
basically just before the fork in the road.
Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, like
Yeah.
right here.
We
Okay.
just headed straight towards that building in front.
Okay. So yeah, let's get in character here then. We're on that road. We're walking. The day is if you weren't in a ruined village, you'd consider it a good day at the moment. Since I am tracking time way more accurately now, it is still just before afternoon, so almost midday.
I'm tracking time more accurately. It's around noon. It's noonish.
It's way better than saying it's late evening right now because that's nowhere near close. No.
It has been 30 minutes since I deployed my rat cannon.
When did you deploy your rat cannon?
When we fought the skeleton / ash zombies.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Stretchy Rat gets small again and is like, "Boo!" And then Wesley's just like, "Oh, he's tuckered out. He's just gonna have to go back in." And then he crawls right back into my pants.
You hold your arms out like this, then it goes up your pants.
That's a little bit of the drink. I should have drunk this. Sorry.
All right.
But Wesley is receiving the rat in his pants.
Okay, you've received the rat back into your pants. All of you just saw this as you're walking. And
And we still.
It's
Used to it at
completely
this
normal
point.
now, yeah.
Just another day.
okay. Well, you're marching on forward on that fork. You hang a left, taking that southern path over to that other building that you have not been to quite yet. When you walk up to it,
Are there any windows on it?
this one has, yes, it has a window directly to the right of it. The door.
I'd like to see if I could sneak up a little bit and just peek in the window.
And while Flynn is sneaking up, I'm going to kind of talk to Wesley. It's like, okay, Wesley, let's go over the things that we've learned. Spiders usually have spider webs, and these ash zombies usually look like people. And I guess something living has to get close to it.
I think it
To
detects
trigger them?
living things.
I don't know. We tried sending
We
your
said
little
bug
friend
in
in,
there.
We did.
and they didn't care.
They did not respond to him.
Okay. They crave flesh.
So we could try sending a rat in to see if they respond to.
Is it flesh or is it a heartbeat?
We shall see.
I don't know if it will report back to me what it saw. I don't think I can do that with my rats.
No, we
It's
don't.
not
need to-
so much about the report back. It's just, does anything move after it goes in there?
Yeah. Because they seem to respond to living things. So if we send a living rat in there, we should get a response.
Because they are alive, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So it's a great way to test. Because it's better than one of us getting attacked like I did earlier, going in a little overzealous. So it's a good way of testing it. Remember, we're working on tactics.
Right. So, with that, I'll go take a peek in the window, see if there's anything fucking about in there.
Any spider webs that we can see?
From outside, nope.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
So you walk up to the window. It is fully intact.
Roof now.
Looks like it might be able to open up one of the open windows, not from the outside, unless you're, I don't know, that's kind of your thing. But you can pretty much just look inside from where you're at. It is extremely dark. The roof is fully intact. However, you do have special eyes. So you're able to see, not no shades of color, but you could see in there, basically. While looking in, it looks very disheveled. Very much like every other ruin you've been in this place so far. But based on the wide chimney in there, and you can see some rotted firewood, it looks like laying about. And even the building itself just slightly has a sag to it, leaning. You see tongs, little metal pliers. It looks like this could have been a blacksmith place at one point. There's a lot of clutter in here, so it is quite possible there's other things buried in there that you can't see. But make a perception check.
Uh, 5.
Okay. So with all the clutter on the floor, it looks like it'd be really hard to even walk in there to begin with. Almost like everything was thrown off the walls or collapsed in there at some point. Besides that, you just see a ton of debris.
I don't see anything potentially problematic in there, but that doesn't mean it's not. It looks like a hoarder house in there.
Do you want us to make those little light pebbles so you can throw in there? Because between the two of us, we can do 5. And you can just throw
Maybe
it in.
we crack the door first.
All right, I'll go to the door.
Okay.
And Jimmy, I'd like to check the door, see if it's locked or anything.
It's not even fully closed. It's like barely pushed in a bit, so it looks like you just continue pushing it.
All right, I'm going to push it open and like slowly kind of peek in as I'm opening it.
Okay. It's a nice, big, sturdy door. Being this is the smithy, it looks like. And it does a big as you start to push it open. And you slowly creak it open. And just peek inside. And see a lot of the same stuff Flynn said. Or saw. Saw his eyeballs.
Okay. Any bodies?
Make a perception check.
+2. 3.
Okay. So
All right.
I got a nat
That's
1.
3 big ones.
just looking inside this place, you can't. It just looks like a disheveled old smithy. No telling what's buried in there. Could be treasure, could be 4 dragons. There's no way to tell without going inside.
Dragons obviously aren't going to fit in here, right?
I don't know. Apparently, I know dick about dragons.
Knew more than I did. So, how dark is in there now that the door's open? Does it shed a lot of light in there?
There's a bit since it's almost midday and the sun's almost right above you. There is light kind of just peering inside, just a bit, not a whole lot, maybe about within 5 feet in there.
So I'm gonna get some pebbles, put the light on it, and throw 2 out. Does that help with visibility?
It does, but going off your perception check, not enough.
Okay. So, Daunt's ready to go in?
Well, yeah, you just tell me and I'll go. I don't know why I haven't gone yet.
I don't know either. All right, so I'm gonna.
Okay, so we didn't want to send the rat in first?
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
Talk,
send Mother in first. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good one. Send her.
No, I can't risk Mother.
Maybe
going in there.
maybe she'll be okay.
I could just send Sal. He's my other rat. You guys seen him before, right?
What's its name?
Hey, Sal. I'm
I
gonna
don't,
go like
I don't
that,
recall a Sal.
and then Sal's just gonna go right here, and he just looks like a pissed off rat, and his face is frozen into an angry face, like that. And every time he stares at you, you see like foam just kind of drip out of his mouth, just a little bit, just an angry motherfucker. And I'm just gonna pat him on the head. Hey, Sal, can you check out this room for us? And Sal's just gonna go, just like that.
It makes a sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as I do that, he's going to transform into my Eldritch Cannon, Flamethrower Edition. And so when he does that, he's going to start stretching up like this, just a long boy, turning into a long boy.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's at full length, 2 other arms kind of come up in the midsection. So now he has 6 legs. Okay? And with that, I put his little helmet on.
He's a helmet. Okay.
And he's going to be draped in a little cloth.
Okay.
I think I've described it before, but I never said his name.
It's like one of them old timey photo cameras. It sounds
Looks
like.
like,
You know what I mean?
looks like a lion from a Chinese lion dance. And
Oh.
This is the one that breathes fire.
Okay. Okay.
And he's just gonna go in there, and I'm gonna say, Sal, you see anything? You just light it up, okay? And we can't see in there very well. Do you think you can light up the fire? And he's just gonna go. So he just goes right in there,
Uh-huh.
and will you let me do like a small flamethrower? Just a little light.
An itty bitty flamethrower.
Little flamethrower.
Is it like I'm turning on a lighter? Like a.
Like the Eldritch Cannon flamethrower, but to the minimum, where it's just kind of like, boop,
Like a.
like a barbecue flame.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
All right, and he's going to try to illuminate the room a bit while surveying the area.
So this 6-legged, barrel-headed rat crawls into the room. Just it has a nice little crawling speed, and just tilts its head in the air and just
Do I see anything?
the room like the room like did a little flicker. At the end of that, no. Well, actually,
Hold it,
are
Sal.
you looking into the room?
Like that.
Make a perception check.
Alrighty.
And Flynn's still looking in the window, I would
Sure.
presuming.
17.
Okay. When it does this flame, it's not holding it. It's just.
Okay, fine.
And when it does a few of those flames, you're kind of looking and peering in the room. You do notice a couple more things that they did not notice. You notice that there is, along the wall, like half buried in some of this debris, there is a battered cabinet buried halfway into the random wood and other broken crap around it that's closed shut. So you don't know what's in there. You also see in the back right corner what looks to be an old rotted hand just laying flat. You can't. It's attached to an arm. You can't see where the arm goes. It's buried.
Oh, guys, I think I see an arm. Should I just let Sal light it on flames?
Have him just get close to it and see what happens. Can he see the hand now?
Can we all see it, or is it just me?
Well, once he points it out, you all can look and see that too.
Can you see it?
See, so he can see it from the window.
Yeah.
So yeah, just have Sal go close to it.
Well, okay, but
Flynn can see if it reacts to Sal.
I'm gonna make sure it stays out of range, though. So he's just gonna get, I guess, like, there's squares.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he's
Tile
just
movement.
gonna, like, 1 square away.
You're gonna move. You're gonna move up to one.
I don't know what
tile
it was.
5 feet away from it. Each one's 5 feet.
Let's go. Yeah.
So, it's okay. It's crawling deep. How far away can it go from you? Is it just infinite
It can
range?
go as far as it can.
Okay, until you can't see it, I guess,
Till
to give
I
it
can't
orders.
see it.
So it starts skittering through this debris, and it's going very, very slow. This is not stable ground. Every step looks like you'd have to be lifting your leg up knee high to even take another step. This thing is not that big, so it's just slowly centipeding its way over all this crap until it makes it to that corner.
Okay, I don't think it's an ash zombie if it's not detecting sound.
Is
A little bit closer.
Get a little closer.
is from where I'm looking at the window, can I see the back door to this place?
Oh.
Or is it like covered in debris?
Yeah, because you said it was to the right of the front door, right? Or the door that we're at.
I'm just looking at the
No, you can see the back door from where you're at, but
it-
the front of it does look like it's like halfway up the door, just almost. I wouldn't say barred shut, It looks like it ain't opening without some force or moving stuff.
Okay. Well, look, we realize the situation here. There's either a corpse or a zombie that's going to rise up out of the debris here. So we can either go in like we're going to deal with it, or we can keep pussyfooting around and eventually deal with it the same way we would have otherwise.
We're gonna just burn this house down anyways, right?
Sounds good to me. I pull out my mirror.
So we're good?
It's made of rock. You're not burning it.
Well,
But the debris would burn away.
Oh, wow.
All the debris, rock and stone.
All the debris is not rock and stone. A lot of it is wood, but some of it is tools, old metal caliper crap. Just a lot of random smith stuff in there.
Can you do a concentrated blast on the hand?
will you let me, Jamie?
Yeah, you want to. Go for it.
I'm going to do a concentrated blast on that hand.
Make an attack roll.
Oh wait, it has to make a dex save. I forgot. That's not what it does.
Well, you're attacking the ground, right?
No, I'm attacking the
little
dead
hand.
hand.
Well, yeah, that's so light, laying on the ground. So it fails. It's just laying there. So roll damage.
I always feel stupid when I'm trying to. A 2d8. That's 7 boys.
Plus.
7 whole damage. Plus. I'm just gonna start using this thing from now on. I think just 2 plus 7 or 7 damage.
7 fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Your little rat cannon just tilts its barrel down. And how's this one look when it actually lets loose this? Because I thought you always used the lungs to do air blasts.
That's a different cannon.
So this is the angry rat.
Yeah.
So how's it do its fire?
So it
Does
has
he-
foam in its mouth, and it just starts kind of blowing it at it until it's like a steady stream of vapor. Mm-hmm. And then once it ignites, it goes.
Oh, it bites its teeth, so it's kind of like flint teeth, kind of a little bit. Okay, that's cool. All right. It definitely just blasts this hand with fire, and the moment it does, I guess if you look through the window, you can see it. The hand does start writhing immediately to reach out, and it grabs on to this rat cannon. We're going to go on initiative.
Well, it was far away.
You were right next to it.
No, wasn't was I?
He was within, yes. One. You said one tile.
No, I said one
One
tile
tile away.
between.
So he should have been more than 5 feet away.
one tile between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he made that clear. I don't know if he, but I'll
Where is that?
take it. But
Where
I
is
don't
that?
think he made that clear.
Well, JD, pick a side. I will do what JD thinks.
Yeah, what do you think?
Everything he thinks, I will do it. What do you think?
Why would you give him a power?
I'm giving him the power now.
Get my
I
dice
assumed you were right next to it.
Do it. Next to it.
Okay, next to
That's
it.
it.
Okay, grab
Yeah,
it.
all right.
Grabbing that rat. All right.
All right.
Everybody, give me some initiative.
Oh, I got a 20, bitch. Natural 20.
It's a fast what's that? Oh shit! I dropped my dice.
15.
Well, don't tell me yet. Tell me when I come back.
20. Plus 2.
Where's my
I got a 13
goddamn
plus
dice?
We have a DM down. We got a DM down.
I can't find it.
Do you want?
Whatever.
Just make up initiative.
I probably didn't need that one anyhow.
Pick a number 1 through 3.
Ugh. Okay. Flynn, what'd you get?
16.
16. Wesley?
20 plus 2.
22. Wedge?
13 plus 5. Or plus 2.
So 15.
Yeah.
Let's just say our numbers now. Let's just say our numbers. And Tonk got a 15. Just a second here. Let me roll for some of these. Looking, got some slow creatures here. Plural. Probably like 30.
30 creatures.
30 creatures.
No.
the
Have fun with
hell?
that, DM. I was
Okay.
like, we got it easy. He's got there's 30.
You
he's
know
got
the
hard
only
ground.
thing that's in the room is the rat. No one else is inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, this rat cannon has been grasped by this hand as this ash zombie rises from the debris. And the moment it starts getting up, you see another pile of debris rise, another, and another, and another. 5 creatures get up in this area, and immediately, don't look towards this rat. Turn towards the nearest one of you. Which one of you is closest right now to the smithy? Would it be you in the doorway or you at the window? Are you in that doorway?
I would
No, because we got out of the doorway to let his rat in.
Okay.
So I would say Tonks and I and Bug are 10 feet away from the door.
So I think it'd be Wesley then.
Yeah, I'm just outside
And
the door looking in.
I'm still by the window.
Okay. But fortunately for y'all, they're quite slow. Wesley and Flynn and Tonk and Wedge, you're up.
All right, what is? It's just ignoring the rat after it grabbed it.
It's holding on to it right now.
I'll say, he's got your rat.
That ash zombie is actually looking at the rat.
Blast it in its face.
That's what I'm gonna do. But I ain't gonna go running in there.
Yeah, let's not anybody go. Back up a little bit too, so
Okay.
you're not at the door.
Well, Wesley is just, with his amazing fucking roll, he's just gonna get out his crossbow and load a skull popper. Are you ready for it, Jamie? You ready
How
for
big
it?
is this room?
This room is 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 20 by 20
Can you not undo the shading?
with a 10-foot high ceiling.
Okay.
Oh shit! I got an 8.
Can you take the fog of war off?
Oh shit! Yep. Yes, I can. You got a what?
8 to hit.
And this is your.
My cantrip firebolt.
Okay, this is you shooting. Okay.
Yeah.
And 8 is. Jesus. That will hit.
Okay.
Sweet.
What is that? I got a 7.
I'm assuming you're shooting the one that was holding the cannon, right?
Yep.
Okay. 7 damage? Okay. So
7 fire damage.
so you I'm assuming you push that door open to shoot?
Well, it was already open, so I could watch what the rat was doing.
Okay, so you shoot your skull
Yeah.
burner that way, and it just pops onto this thing as it's rising, and it just gets knocked back and wreathes in pain a little bit. Let's see if he actually lets go of your rat. He's got a vice grip on that damn thing right now.
All right, bonus action. Sal is gonna unleash a flamethrower. It must make a dex save, and it has to succeed 13.
Okay, he's gonna do it with advantage because he's still grappling onto this thing.
Okey-dokey.
Let's see. These things probably aren't that dexterous, right? Damn. These flames comes out, but it's just gripping and twisting so hard that Sal can't keep his head cocked in the direction of the ash zombie and just sprays out in the
All
air.
right, so if he fails, he takes half damage.
Oh, so he gets him a little bit then.
So he gets a little bit. I'm trying to make it fucking do it. I can never make it fucking do it on here. I'm just gonna roll 2 d8s. Oh. Bro.
Bro, did you learn the thing you learned last time?
Yes.
No, this is completely new. 9.
9?
Divide by 2. 4.5.
Okay,
5 or 4?
we always round down.
Oh, damn.
So that's 4 more damage to this thing. It's mortal, but it's still just well. Nah, it's still just gripping.
Okay, Wesley's gonna move back from the door and just be, come on, Sal, come back.
All right, it's Flynn, Tonk, Wedge.
I really can't do anything unless I'm close. So I was.
Well, we're here to train him, right? Let him do it.
Fair enough. I'm gonna back up with Bug, and the best I can do. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just hold my action. They get close.
So if something approaches the door, you attack.
No, I'm gonna step away from the door.
Mhm.
So now about 15 feet away from the door,
Sure.
and then just if something approaches me, I will attack. But I'm gonna let.
So it would have to walk past him. You all right with that?
Yeah, because I told him to get away from the door.
I did get away from the door.
See? He's away from the door.
So he's next to you then.
I don't know where he is. Where did you go?
I stepped away from the door.
Well, away would be towards him because he's double away from the door.
Oh, well then I'm in between you and the door, depending on how far you.
I'm about 15 feet
We
away
put
from
up a
the
map for this fight. Come on now. You're 5 feet away from him, right?
door. I guess. I don't know where he's at.
There's 5 between us, Jamie. See, now we're clearer.
There again. We did it again. Okay. I got it.
So do you want to move further back, or is...
No, that's plenty of room.
Okay.
I wanna
Flynn,
see
what
what's
would you
going
like
on.
to do?
I'm gonna walk over to Wesley, and I'll say, "Training day, bitch. Let's go get 'em. Maximum effort." I'll slap you on the ass and give you bardic inspiration, and then I'll go post back up by the window again.
It tingles.
You get to add
ass.
is it a D6 or D4?
You can add a D6 to either your attack roll or a damage roll.
Hey.
Flynn is looking in the window, comes down there, slaps Wesley on the ass, and then goes back.
So Tonk will read the room and also look to Wesley and say, "So you want me to go in there? Do you want me to stand at the door? What do I do?"
Well, I think Sal can make it out on his own, and there's a lot of people in there, it looks like. Maybe you should hang back here.
Okay. And he walks back and just stands right next to you.
Unless you think... Wait, do you have a ranged weapon?
And Tonk starts patting his side. Yeah, I got a stupid small crossbow. I hate it though.
Do you think...
Because I haven't used it one time, I think.
Did he ever... He used it once. Not to...
Maybe one. I don't even remember. It's so stupid.
Do you think you can hit that guy holding Sal?
Well, I mean, it's do you even have to have... Yeah, of course. He, Tonk will, he's gonna put away his shield to pull out that light crossbow.
Okay.
Actually, light crossbows too, isn't it? Yeah, he's always been using a shield. He puts both his one-hand
Yeah,
maul.
double-handed like Molson.
Yeah, I always thought he was two-handed too, but no. He puts both his shield and maul away because his crossbow's two-hand. Takes out that light crossbow and takes aim. And he is absolutely gonna hit that thing holding on to Sal.
Hey.
As that bolt flies right in and deals a lot more damage than I expected. He shoots it for 6.
Hey!
That bolt goes right into this thing's chest, and his grip immediately just looses off of Sal as it falls back into the debris. That ash zombie is dead.
Wait, do you want me to tell you if Sal is immune to poison damage, psychic damage?
It's a
or-
construct, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Alright.
Last up was you used a bonus action. You had another action, didn't you? Or are you just chilling?
Looking in the window.
Okay, chilling.
Wait,
Understood.
should he roll damage for my ass?
For your ass?
Yeah.
No, because it was like a buff to your ass, not a
Yeah.
damage to your ass.
Roll buff.
He was buffing your ass.
Got one strong ass.
I buffed that ass.
That's everybody. So that'll take us to our ash zombies. The 4 remaining ones move through the difficult terrain in your direction. They're just spread throughout the room. Only one of them can even make it towards the doorway right now. The other 3, it takes 10 feet of movement every step right now. So they're going to be stuck in the middle of the room. But next turn, it looks like they'll be able to reach the window or maybe even more. But this turn, one is in the doorway, which none of y'all are at. So it is 10 feet away from the closest one of you. Just stand in the doorway.
It's probably me.
That's the end of all their turns. All y'all again.
Wesley, remember that grease thing we did with those other zombies that the necromancers had? I could set that up for you if you want.
Okay, let's give that a try.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
What?
Didn't he say there was like some cupboard or something? I don't want to burn it up.
Okay. I can do it right in front of the doorway. Not
Oh, so you're
inside.
the fireman now. You can just okay. So it won't go the back, the left. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, how do you plan to control the fire?
It's never been an issue before.
And then I turn around and look, and I
It's literally never been
so
an
we
issue.
don't want to
And
burn
I-
it down now?
I assume that the smoke is still rising from the other building that I set on fire.
It is.
But it's contained within the building. And I'm setting this fire on the... Okay, was there a no fire warning? Like, is there a burn ban right now in this area?
No.
Is it a drought?
Yeah, you're asking me, the DM, right? Or you're asking Tom?
It's a DM.
No.
So if I set what I'm assuming is gravel pathway, put some grease in front of the doorway, not a big chance of it catching.
Probably not.
Okay. And if you don't catch it on fire, they'll slip and fall anyway. Or there's a chance they'll slip and fall.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put a little grease trap right in front of their doorway. It gives me what? 10 feet square? So the 10 feet in front of that doorway, I'm gonna put grease down. So if you need to, you can burn it. If not, it might slip them up and slow down. So we have prone zombies to hit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out Greaser, wind up his tail, and then squeeze him. And he's like, bleh! And all the grease comes out.
So he takes out a rat, gifted by a close friend called Greaser. Does the thing he says, and this thing pukes up this mucusy, pus, yellow-brown colored liquid all over the ground, and it pulls out 10 feet in front of this building.
Absolutely disgusting.
You could smell
it
that it
works.
hasn't been greased in a while. It kind of builds up.
Smells
It
like
works.
throw up.
And I'm gonna move a little bit further back, like another 5 feet back, and into my turn.
Okay, still all y'all. Since you're all in the same turn order, you
How
can go
far
there.
is my cannon in from the doorway?
Your cannon is almost against the back wall. There's the back wall, and then 5 feet away from that is rat.
Okay, so I can move up to 15 feet as part of my bonus action.
So it will only be able to move 5 feet right now, because it's in difficult terrain. And every movement, it's 10 feet.
Okay. So it's going to walk towards the door.
Okay, it just caterpillars its way as far as it can. It looks like it's about 10 feet deep and still into this room.
Okay. Where are the zombies? Because it has a 15-foot cone as its range of fire. So I want to get as many zombies as I can without entering towards the doorway.
Are you moving up to the door to see all the zombies?
I'm moving towards the. Oh yeah, I'll move 5 foot. Where's that main zombie at the doorway, right?
Main zombie.
The main zombie.
Main zombie. He's standing in the doorway.
Standing in this doorway. Can I look past him? Can I look over him or something?
Now, as far out as you are, no. You're like 15 feet away from the door.
All right. So between me and the rat, how much length is that in
Between
distance?
you and your friend Rat?
Yeah.
You got about... you got about 30 feet.
Okay, well, good. That's plenty of room. I'm going to do a fire blast towards the doorway after moving towards the doorway 5 feet. Which hopefully, if my math is right, won't get me and my buddies, but any zombie there, right?
Or the grease.
Because there's a zombie there. Or the grease?
We don't want
Won't
the
get
grease. Yeah, we don't want the grease yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Trying to get the zombie in the doorway?
Yeah, or whoever's in there.
You would be able to hit 2 if you're aiming like that.
Okay, let's do that. There need to be a dex save of 13.
Okay.
Oh, am I not being picked up?
I had it changed for James.
They both succeed.
Okay, well, they're going to take half of motherfucker anyways.
How big is this place?
20 by 20.
All right, 7 plus 8 is 15. Divided by 2 is 7.
7 fire damage. Okay.
Not really 7, 7.5.
So you hear this cone go off.
Can we have you filmed live making the map, or is that too much pressure?
You can. You're doing it.
Yeah. Map man.
I did not think we'd need a map for this.
We're fine. We're doing great.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Wesley?
Wesley also has a free action, and he's just gonna. He can't see anyone past the zombie in the doorway, right?
No. Not without moving to a window
Alright,
or
well,
to the door.
he's just gonna pop the motherfucker in the head that he can see with the firebolt. He's gonna get out his crossbow and he's gonna go. Pew! Let me see what that is. That is a 21.
They're all down below. There's 4 alive right now.
21 plus 8, and then I'm going to use 21 and then 8 damage.
Wait, you rolled a 29?
I rolled a 21 to hit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That it?
Yeah, and then I rolled an 8, and then I'm going to use the little bardic inspiration for a d6.
For extra damage?
For extra damage. And I got a 6. So that's 8 plus 6 damage, 14.
Let's just check some stuff. You spend I'm guessing, to make your cannon do that fire, you had to spend a spell slot, right?
That's a bonus action every time it does anything.
No, to create it, it was a spell slot, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I'm trying to, I've never seen, I haven't looked at this type of artificer.
Well, when I summon it, I get 1 free summon a day, and I already summoned it. So now I have to do a spell
gotcha.
slot.
How much did that add, the bardic?
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Well, I did 8 firebolt
You
damage.
got 6, and you add that to 8. It's 14 damage total.
Just tell me the number.
I said 14, motherfucker.
You did tell me the number.
14. They got 14 damage. All right, they're alive. They're alive. They look very healthy.
Did you make them very healthy just because I pissed you off?
No.
He just hit him with 14 damage.
Yeah, they're both mortal.
So they're not very healthy.
No. But they should be.
'Cause
They
pissed
should
you
be.
off.
No,
All right,
go ahead.
motherfucker, go. Wesley goes like this towards G. All right, go.
I think it's still Tonk and Flynn. Y'all haven't gone.
Does this look about right?
Yeah. Except that one to the left of the rat would be a bit closer.
This one?
Actually, no, I lied. That one on the back left should be a lot closer, and that one should be closer to the door. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, more like that. There we go.
Alright, that kind of took me out. I gotta get back in the game here.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm just gonna hold my action until unless something, one of these creatures, either comes up and tries to bust through the window, or if this thing here decides he wants to take a sharp left-hand turn out of the door and come for me.
Okay.
Either way, I've got my dagger ready.
And there's a 10-foot pool of grease in front of the door. Wait.
All right, Tonk's gonna shoot at him again. He has his crossbow out still. He sees one in the doorway. He rolls a 16. And he's definitely gonna hit it. And his crossbow bolt will deal, I think, 9 damage. Is that right? Yep, 9 damage to this thing. Which is way more than enough because he only had 1 health. The one in the doorway gets shot right between that and just falls back into the room. And I believe that's all y'all's turns, which will take us to some more ash zombies. The one close to the doorway starts approaching it, starts walking out, and steps into that grease. What's a dex save on the grease?
Is it? Oh, 13.
He got a 15. Steps into that grease. Is it difficult terrain? Probably, right?
Yeah. It is, right?
It doesn't say it's difficult.
Never mind.
It's gotta be.
It should be.
Yeah.
And it turns it into a difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
So he's trudging through
Who's
there.
helping?
Yeah.
So he's about halfway through it, but he is standing and just zombie in your way.
Is he in the sunlight?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought that. Okay. That's a little theory I came up with myself.
Another
Shadows
one
don't like light.
lined up with Mr. Flynn is just going right towards that window. So it spends 20 feet of movement to make it there, and literally just bashes through and starts just limp bodying out of it. You know how zombies do.
Yeah.
Break their window.
So as soon as he bashes through, I'd like to try and just give him a good stab with the dagger.
Triggers your reaction, or your planned action.
Reaction stab. 16.
That is absolutely going to hit.
That's going to be 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing. All right, so this thing's just breaks through the window on the ground. Immediately, you unsheath you have a rapier?
Dagger.
Dagger. Unsheath your dagger. Just give it a kneel down and quick, and just try to get him on the back of the head to end it quick, but unfortunately it's just a little off. You get him in the shoulder instead. It does take 4 damage, though.
Okay. At that point, I'm assuming he's not in a position to have an attack of opportunity on me. I'll take a few steps back.
Yeah, I'd say since it's happened at the same time, you can back up, because that was your wait in action, yeah, so you can do that. And he'll finish his movement just getting off the ground, standing back up, and trying to lurch towards you, but he can only go 5 more feet. The last ash zombie will go... It's going to just step over your turret, or through it.
Damn.
So 10, 20, 30, it makes it to the doorway and stops. That is the end of their turns. It's y'all again.
Are they all in the grease right now?
One's about to be, one is.
Okay.
So I'm going to shout out to Tonk and tell him to get ready. Say basically I'm going to say batters up. And I would like to move around here, get next to him, and Bug's going to come right here. And I'm going to try to do lightning lure on the one that just came out of the window.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to make a strength saving throw of 13. And if he fails, he gets pulled up to 10 feet toward me, which is within melee range of Tonk.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes... Did he fail?
Well, tell me what happens when he fails.
If he fails, he gets pulled 10 feet closer to us and takes, from my point, 1d8 of lightning damage.
Is it only towards you? So you couldn't pull him left, right, up, down?
No, toward me.
Okay.
Which
Well-
I'm standing right beside Tonk, so it should be pulling him within Tonk's melee
You
range.
latch this lightning lure onto him, and it seems that to envelop him way harder than you expected. You almost feel like you have free movement with this thing. So if you want, you could pull him back, you could shove him to the side, lift him up, whatever you want to do right now.
I want to bring him, kind of like a softball pitch, like a very slow softball pitch, toward Tonk, so he can just...
Ha.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping to have happen.
You do so with ease. You rip this zombie with force from this lightning lure? Lightning lash?
Lightning lure.
Lightning lure.
So,
How much damage was that?
for me, it is... Oh, stop.
Do you want me to roll for Tonk?
Yeah, if you want to.
Or do you...
I got it in front of me. I can do it.
That is a D10. Why is there...
You got a 73?
No.
73 to hit, Jamie.
Nice.
5.
5 damage. Okay, that's a respectable 5. Okay. And you step out of the way, and immediately Tonk takes his... he just drops his crossbow on the ground and takes out his mace, or maul. I keep forgetting which one it is.
Warhammer.
Warhammer, that's it, Warhammer. With a one-handed Warhammer. Cocks his arm back and just goes for just swing. If this hits, it's going to do quite a bit extra. And he got... it looks like it is going to hit. A 13. Okay. So this zombie is being pitched to him. He winds up his Warhammer arm and just clocks it right in the chest. For... a lot of damage. Nowhere near as much damage as it could have been, but, you know, what are we going to do? For 15 bludgeoning damage.
That's a hell of a hit.
Pretty good. That is way more than enough. As he slams this zombie, it goes right back towards the smithy and just slams its back on the now open door. Just splatters against it and then hits the ground.
Toward the door or toward the wall?
Towards the wall. Sorry, towards the wall. That's another dead zombie.
And then I back up 5 feet and leave Bug right next to... I'm going to move Bug toward Wesley, in between Wesley and Tonk, so we can protect both of them.
Sure.
Oh, it's probably up there.
That takes us to all y'all again.
Well, Tonk and I just took our turn, right?
Mm-hmm. Still,
Yep.
got 2 people that need to go.
My turn already went, right?
I thought that was a reaction to what he did. Oh, nope, you're right, I'm sorry. And Wesley, did you go already?
I was the first one that went.
He's the first one. Okay, never mind. That takes us to the
What did you do?
Ash zombies.
Wait.
No, this is a new round.
This is a new round? Did I not fire my flamethrower thing backwards? Was that this turn?
No.
I'm pretty
That was
sure
last
that
time, I
this
believe.
turn. Okay. We gotta
I'm
fire-
probably wrong, but we just get them. Just get them.
All right. Flamethrower back. Gonna get the last 2 zombies still alive.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone, and they need to make a dexterity save of 13.
Are they both in the grease? Only one of them in the grease.
They both failed, and
Hey.
one is in the grease.
All right, I'm gonna do the 2d8 with the d6 because my ass is happy.
He's about to set the grease on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 13.
13 damage? Okay, the one actually in the grease is, he only had 1 health. He is just immediately just goes up in flames. The other one will take, you said 13 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, he is, this fire engulfs him, and even after this thing's done spewing its cone of fire, it seems to still be on fire. This ash zombie is burning now.
All right. With my main action, I'm gonna do a skull popper.
Who knew ash was flammable?
Be 11 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
All right.
Fireball. Thanks.
It's a 5. Well, wait. I can only do my bardic inspiration on one thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you already used it.
Okay. 5.
Okay. He takes 5 more damage,
Level
still
1 spell
standing,
and cantrip.
but burning.
The feature.
Oh,
End of return.
Alright, now that was all y'all. Our final ash zombie is still lurching forward.
Yeah, the one in the grease dies.
He is still on fire at the moment, so he's gonna take 3 fire damage. Still alive.
Terminator.
And he's gonna move as close as he can, right up to. Wait, Bug's in the grease. Is he immune to grease?
no, Bug's supposed to be between
Oh, my bad, dude.
Tonks and Wesley. Like right beside. Yeah.
Okay, so this thing walks into the grease. See if he falls down. He got a 9, so I'm assuming what happens?
Fails, I believe, because it's a dex of 13.
Okay, and grease does what to him?
He just makes you fall prone.
Okay, he falls to the ground. And it ends his turn.
Yep. Well, I mean, can he get? I don't know.
You can spend movement to get up if it doesn't say ends his turn. Does it say you gotta stop or just knocks him down?
He just falls prone.
Okay. He actually doesn't have the movement
Oh.
to stand back up anyhow, but.
Yeah. Just falls prone.
Alright, so he is on the ground. And that's the end of the zombie's turn.
Well, Wesley, you want to finish him up?
Sure thing. All right, so me and Sal are gonna both do fire damage to it at the same. I don't know how to think.
Now, just because I was looking into it, there's only a certain amount of uses to this you have, right? 15 times from not using it at all? Is that correct?
The attack.
His cone attack of fire, yes.
And if the grease is set on fire, does it still have the slippery effect?
If it's burning, no. It's burnt up at that point. Right?
So is the grease on fire?
Well, yeah.
So then he wouldn't fall.
Oh, I guess that's
It's
true.
no longer a grease.
No, he wouldn't have been able to make it to you anyhow.
Now he doesn't have to waste movement getting up.
Yeah, I see use is 15,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
and it's currently at 15. So all your stuff's at 15.
I didn't know there was a limit to it.
Yeah, me neither.
I only had to look because,
Oh, and you can only create 1 per long rest.
I thought I could do it.
or
if I
spend a
did it
spell
as
slot to
spell
make
Yeah.
another one.
This one right now, he spends a spell slot.
Because burning hands 15 times pretty fucking strong. It's pretty strong. So I had to check.
All right. How many times are you?
You've only done it 3 times total.
Mhm. 1, 2.
Only 2 times?
When he, are you counting when the zombie was still buried?
And just puffing? Oh, when he attacked its hand? Yeah, that should have counted.
That's 1. And when he was holding it, 2. Still holding it, 3. And then the cone toward the door, 4. Cone out the door, 5. And this one, I believe, would be 6.
Okay, yeah.
Does
Good,
that seem right with everybody?
That sounds right.
yeah.
Sounds right.
Good job. Good mathing.
All right.
Remembering.
So the one now is going to be the 6th one.
Are you doing that one now?
No, now that Wesley knows he could only do it a finite amount of time, he's not going to abuse it anymore.
Is that with all the cannons?
Yeah, I guess
just
so.
that one in
let me
particular?
see. Let me see the other
That's
ones.
all of them.
That's all of them? Oh, shit.
Oh,
Well,
I did not know it was a.
yeah, that's my bad, guys. Fucked up. I don't think I ever.
Force Ballista Protector.
I don't think I ever did more than 15 on any of them, though.
No.
No.
But
Usually the time runs out.
yeah. I'm just gonna go for a cantrip first. See if I can kill it that way.
Sure.
So getting out of Skull Popper.
What happens when you run out of uses?
I don't know.
He's got a long rest, I think, to get him back, right?
No, shouldn't you just be able to make a new cannon?
Yeah, or just make a new cannon and he gets them all back.
Yeah.
Because this cannon's got 15 uses, so if it makes a brand new one, I don't see why it wouldn't have 15 uses.
Because as soon
So
as
that
you
resets every long rest?
Every long rest or spell slot he uses. So yeah, you can just use a spell slot and make another one. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? So
I kind of want to do more double checking on that shit now.
if you're making a ranged spell attack against a prone target, you got disadvantage.
Wait, against the prone, I got
it's
disadvantage.
not prone because the grease was burning. Remember?
Oh, that's
He
right.
didn't slip.
That's right. You're gonna be normal. You can make it normal.
Oh, I already rolled a 10.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Well, now I'm going for damage. Seven plus 5, 12.
That's way more than enough. He had 1 health. The last ash zombie burns in multiple ways. Skull
Oh, yeah. I
poppers,
did see
cones
the
of flame,
inspiration.
him being on fire. And it falls to nothing but remnants of bone. That is all of our ash zombies. And that takes us out of initiative.
Well, okay. I think that's all of them.
I was really that went really well. Did anybody get hit?
I think Sal got choked a bit.
Well,
Did he
some
like
people
it?
are into that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
some
Maybe
people
he
pay
liked
extra
it.
for it.
Well, Sal doesn't. I don't think he likes it. I'm gonna look back at Sal and he looks pissed.
So,
Make the same exact
so the,
face.
sa-
as
the
before.
same as before.
Yeah. But he looks mad this time, guys.
How can you tell?
Is
I
the
just know.
fire under control, or is it spreading like wildfire?
It's just burning outside.
Can I walk my flamethrower cannon to me without it getting damaged?
Is it a dirt road?
I don't think constructs are immune to fire, so it would definitely
Let
take
me see
damage.
for a
Is it
second.
a dirt road?
Yeah,
I'm gonna like kick dirt on the fire to help put it out.
puts it out pretty easily.
Okay. Any fire on the inside?
Nope.
Up your end. I'm gonna. Hey Tom, ready to go?
You want me to go first?
No, just come with me.
Okay, well, we'll go.
Let's go. So Tonk and I are gonna go in and search through the rubble.
Sure. You
Go to
just-
that cabinet thing that you were talking about.
Well, you search the rubble or go into the cabinet?
Both. It's kind of like those are the things we're gonna do while we're in there.
Okay. You head inside and you start off just searching through debris, kicking it over, seeing what you can find. What's everybody else doing?
I want to walk towards Sal, and then, all right, you could stay with me now. And he's just gonna cling to my arm with one leg here, one leg here, one leg here, and just look like pissed off at everyone else.
You attach your rat cannon to your arm. All right,
You
very
have
good.
to shoot it like that one time.
Flynn, you hanging outside for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sal kind of scares me. I don't like using him that much.
How long do you want to spend kicking debris around?
Well, we're kicking debris and kind of like perusing on the way to that cabinet.
Okay.
So, you want me to do a perception check?
Not in this case. As you're just kicking through debris, I mean, you see more of what I mentioned before, just a variety of old, destroyed tools that don't look useful anymore. You see a pair of iron anvils turned over, laying on the floor here and there. Some tongs, bellows, hammers, just all, again, everything signifying this for sure, 100% now is a smithy. And you make your way over to that cabinet. You got to shove some old, gross wood out of the way of it to be able to open it up, but you're able to do that. And it is now ready to be opened. Do you open it?
Yeah, I'm going to make sure Bug's near us. And then, is it hard to open, or can I open it by myself, or do I need help?
Just has 2 handles. Looks like you just pull it.
Open it up.
You pull it open, and there's not much in there. There's only one thing. But you could see a large leather satchel just sitting there. Looks like something's in it.
All right. I'm going to open up the satchel. Can I feel it? Like through the satchel?
Sure.
Do I get an idea of what it is?
Something pointy, square, multiple.
Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. So I'm going to open it up and look inside the satchel.
You open the satchel and take a peek inside, and what you see are some strange diamond-shaped plates of a brown gold color. Each one about the size of a human hand and seem pretty light in weight, but you could tell just from looking at them, these things look as tough as iron. You think they might be worth something.
And they're just metal plates?
They're definitely the most extravagant and unique metal plates you've ever seen.
Do they have etchings in it? And when you say plates, are you talking about like dinner plates or just like metal plates?
Metallic plates, not eating food plates at all.
Okay. So something like a smithy would use to craft something. Is it a raw material?
Make an investigation check.
15 plus 3, that's 18.
So you've had experience with a green dragon. You battled this thing. Like, it was in your face. So, and you're the kind of guy that retains knowledge once you discover something. Looking at these plates, picking one up and holding it and just examining it, you could tell that these are brass dragon scales.
Okay. I'm going to show him to Tonk and like put him in the bag of holding.
Well, it's no stone, but I guess it's good.
Oh, you want to lick it?
Nah.
All right. So I'm going to put him up. There was something else you pointed out earlier. Do you recall?
Nope.
Is there anything else in the room that's grabbing our attention then?
Nope. That was about it.
And we will head back out and tell them, hey guys, and I'll show them what we found. Like we found some of these plates. How many of those were there?
4.
All right. I'm going to put that in my inventory.
You like bring them out and show them to everybody?
Yeah. You want
What is it?
to? It's plates from a brass dragon. You know more than I do about dragons.
I think we're probably about on the same footing now at this point.
Oh. That'd be worth something, right?
It has to be, I'm sure.
How much are these worth? Because you said, do they have a value to it, or?
Well, doing an investigation check and again working with materials and whatnot, you'd say you could probably get about 75 gold for each of these from someone who wants them.
Ooh.
Okay.
Did you guys look out the back door?
Do I also know who would want these? Like, I'm assuming another smithy would want them.
An armorer, a smith worker, or a collector.
Okay. Say that again.
Did you guys look out the back door?
We did not.
Nope. Still shut. And covered by crap.
I'm assuming the back door just leads outside.
Okay.
Do you want to go look at it?
I kind of
Probably does.
All right. I'm gonna put these things in the bag, and maybe you and Tom can go to the back door.
All right. Wesley's gonna walk with Tonk towards the back door. How heavy is this crap, Jamie?
It just looks like if you just reach down and just dug and just shove stuff over, it might take a few seconds to get out of the way.
All right. I'm gonna dug and scrape like this, like a dog.
Tonk just looks at you and say, why you do it so weird? Just get a good grip and just get a bunch, you know? He starts scooping too.
Well, okay. And I'm just gonna imitate that.
All right, now whoever's looking, you see them both just 2 hands scooping debris out of the way of this door until it looks like you can just pull the door inward.
Mr. Stone Dog, do you want to take this one?
Okay. And he grabs the door handle and just flings it inward. And leads outside to a more grassy area, it looks like.
Is there any like tree people or anything?
Tree people.
Tree people.
Let's see if there's
Not
any
3.
tree people. No. There is a little bit of webbing, though.
Ah.
But it's more attached to the building to the north and going halfway out.
So that one right there that we have already explored?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Alrighty. Gonna head back to the group.
All right. How do you feel? Do you feel more confident? Ready to kick some ass?
I think so.
Ready to head to the castle?
Yeah.
We got what we needed here, yeah?
I think so. I think there's more houses, but if you guys are satisfied, I think I've learned enough.
I think that last went really well. For the most part, we stayed out of it.
Yeah.
You did really well on like telling us what you wanted us to do.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. We only put Sal in danger, but, you know, he was made for danger.
It's the name of the game.
Yep.
That makes sense. It rhymes, so it has to be true.
Them's the rules.
Okay. I'll try to remember that. Neat.
And we got some random dragon scales
Yeah.
that could either be really lucrative or, assuming we run into a dragon of that same color that's missing those scales.
They're in the bag. They can't smell it in the coat.
What color was the dragon?
Oh, so you're a dragon expert now.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Is
I'm
green
trying to be
bronze?
confident.
Bronze is
You
like
say anything with
copper.
confidence.
A little bit
It's gotta
copper.
be true.
Right. Just you put on a high vis vest, you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's worth our time to slowly comb through the rest of these buildings.
I'm happy. I think Wesley did a good job. You know, there's been progression since first house to last house. I'm happy with that.
All right. So we'll set this one on fire and then we'll go.
We don't need to set everything on fire. That was a one-time thing
We
because
did
of
it
the
more
bed
than
bugs.
once.
There was no beds in here, therefore no bed bugs.
Okay. Well, then this one is clean.
This
And-
house is clean.
So Flynn, bed bug things. That first house where you burnt it all down. Honks did flip all the beds over.
I did.
What's the likelihood of contracting bed bugs? He touched every bed. Every single bed. There was a lot of beds.
You just touched them.
Well, yeah, we had to. I wanted to get the. I got the. And he starts patting on it. He finds a vial in his belt. I got the thing for looking. You see?
No, yeah. Do we need to be
You-
worried?
Let's just be aware if you have any new bug bites after the next day, then we can be worried. Because truth be told, there's no sense in fretting about it now. If we've got them, we've got them, and it's just something we'll have to deal with.
Okay. Wait, only one of us touched the bed.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
They go everywhere.
I'm not afraid of bed bugs. They just bite. I bite them.
Yeah, fair enough. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
To the horses?
To the horses.
All right.
Who's gonna ride the horse with Tonk? It's not me.
Wesley and I are kind of a package deal. I'm his mentor, and we do a lot of visualization exercises while we ride. So there's that.
And how are those going?
Great. You saw what he did.
Tell me about the last one. What was the last visualization session that you had?
We talked about cogs. And we visualized cogs.
Yep. What about them?
That they're round with things that pop out of you remember.
That's right. You put the small one with the big one, I think, for torque, and the big one with the small one for speed.
See? He's a quick learner.
I want to insight check you and see if you're just bullshitting.
Oh,
me.
shit.
If it ain't about stones,
Wesley just
go
knows his
home.
cogs.
What do I roll?
You don't roll anything. He rolls an insight, and then you tell him if he's worthy of knowing.
You notice a little...
And you
Unless you are straight up lying.
Oh yeah, if you are straight up lying, it's your deception versus his stuff.
What did you roll?
You got any advantage to that?
You don't. Not if it's
For your deception?
Yeah.
I thought you were a good liar.
No, I'm not a good liar. That's why I don't talk to the people.
Oh.
19.
Is that a bigger number than 14?
Yes.
Oh.
I
Well, I'll
I don't
be.
want to ride with Tonks.
Why are you lying to me about cogs?
Well, I mean, I'm sure we've talked about it.
Every moron from here to Neverwinter knows what a fucking cog is.
Tonks, you know what a cog is?
It's a machine.
Have you been having visualization sessions with Tonk as well?
No. How about I ride with you?
Sounds great.
All right.
Mr. Ravenden?
Consider this growth.
Does he actually have bed bugs? Maybe we should put something to wrap himself before he gets with me.
Remember to whisper into the mics.
Okay.
Everybody else can hear you.
Yeah. I think he's okay, but I like messing with him.
Okay. All right, Mr. Stone Dong, you ready? Are we by the horses already?
No, y'all haven't told me you left town, or you just standing there.
I
Talking.
thought we
I thought we was walking
You
towards it.
asking me?
we said to the horses.
Yeah.
You did say that. You didn't tell me you were going. Are we going to the horses?
No, what, I assumed we were standing there talking.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You got to tell me the action. You tell me. You
Oh, yeah,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
While all this was happening, we were definitely walking toward the horses,
Okay.
having
Cool.
this conversation.
All right. There we go.
Well,
now
I'm
we're
looking
talking.
for tree people.
Make a perception check.
Shit. There's actually tree people there. That's right.
I would assume we were just taking that north path straight up.
Yeah, if y'all want. Is that the way y'all are going? Way you came?
That wasn't the way we came.
The way that still has that empty building, or unsearched building.
15.
The north path? You
We-
guys came
we-
from the north.
We came from the east.
Hold on.
We were at the very southeast.
No. When you very first got here, you came from the top left of the map.
Right. I'm saying we would be walking up north from that building we were at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
And then heading west.
15 for tree people.
No, I don't see any tree people.
All right, good.
No tree people at all. You guys do walk quite a ways because you parked your horses a good distance away.
Yeah,
from
the
town.
horses are up at the tower, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, not quite a ways. That's right. You walk up to the tower, still horses.
All right, let's go.
All right, Mr. Stone Dong, should I drive you, or do you want me to drive you, or
Can you drive a horse?
I sure can.
You sure?
I drive Mr. Ravenden everywhere.
He needs practice.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what? You can get your practice.
Okay, I guess.
Cause I'm really good at horses.
Okay.
I never fall. All right, you hop on the horse.
It must be nothing I do is ever good enough.
So you hop on your horse, and you're.
I'll hop up and reach down to grab
And I'll
Wedge.
grab his hand.
You pull them on up. You guys hop on the horses, and you set out. What kind of pace are we going at?
Fucking heroic galloping.
Dun, 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 dun. Just normal.
Yeah, a nice easy pace.
All right, we'll say that took. You guys were there for about another hour dealing with all that.
And now your rat cannon goes away.
Ah, it's okay. He just gets smaller. And Sal goes right back in my pants where he belongs.
All right. We are on the path out of Thunder Tree, heading south. Let me show you guys the map as a reminder of what the overworld looks like here. I believe it's this guy. And you guys are right here. If you remember, well, it's not going to let me ping right now, is it? You see the Thunder Tree on the map. You guys are right at Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree.
So,
Were you pressing and holding?
yeah, it's just not. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Oh, it's because I had the reveal thing on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, right there.
I see it.
Okay. I think it took about, if I remember right, maybe about 3 days on horseback to get here. Would have been maybe 5 to 6 on foot. So we're gonna have to stop a couple times before we make it all the way back to Phandelver.
Okay.
As we're on horseback riding, is there anything unique, specific we're doing, working on, saying before we just bunker down for our first night after traveling for, let's say, 7 hours today?
I guess while we're on the kind of the road, I'd like to talk to Flynn a little bit about so you're. I'll be honest, like I have no, like other than being here with you guys and experience what you guys are experiencing, my motivation to go to Cragmaw Cave or Castle is kind of low. I'm going because you guys are going, but you really seem intent on getting there. Like it seems important to you. Why?
You're asking me why I'm trying to get somewhere to save a life?
Yeah, because I mean,
Fuck them, right?
no, not fuck him. Just did you know him well? Like, what makes this life? There's other lives you could be saving. What makes this particular life? Just because you ran across him?
He owes me 10 gold.
You got paid the 10 gold.
Not from him.
The contract was done. So it's not about saving a life, it's getting the gold.
No, I'm just fucking with you. No,
Okay.
Look, no one makes a fortune in adventuring by playing it safe, by being a scared little bitch and retiring early. I mean, look at how old Darren is. He's probably 8,000 years old.
I knew you were gonna fucking say his name.
You think you think he got those boots from just a weekend just adventuring?
No, so it's not. It's about the gains you get, not about the life. Then
Why can't it be both?
well, yeah, I guess it could. I just wondering why it's because you seem very adamant about going. I just want to know where you're at with it.
All right. This seems like kind of a big deal, does it not? Strange things happening, weird little goblins looking around, bugbear and goblins and glass staffs and monsters hiding out in the city and then retreating into the woods. None of that piques your interest at all.
Oh, it does. That's why I'm continuing to go along. But it's, imagine how big the world is. Tons of stuff happens without you ever knowing. How many times did the Earth, or did whatever we're at, almost go into destruction and you never knew about it? How many kingdoms have risen and fallen without you ever knowing about it?
Right, but what the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
Well, sure. That's why I was just curious.
I know about this.
All right. So you feel like you have a chance to change it and you want to go after it?
Yes.
I just curious.
And should we wait too long, who knows how long these asshats are going to stay at that castle. Trail goes cold, then what? Then we're chasing our dicks again.
So, did you haven't been, adventuring for long. You went to the Bard College, and this is just something that's toucher.
This is the best shot at me achieving fortune and fame that I've found.
Okay.
Unless you know of another crisis happening that we can go to deal with.
No, I think this is a crisis, or just somebody got kidnapped.
It seems kind of fucking weird.
Oh, I agree, and it's going to make great opportunity for learning, and I'm super excited about it.
Let me ask you this, why aren't you interested?
Because I've done enough with my interactions with the Fulcrum to know there's always something going on that people don't know is going on. And where I don't want to see, a loss of life, just being, or life just being thrown away. It's,
I thought you were out here to gather information, learn more about the world.
That's why I'm
See
going.
things that haven't been discovered
And
before.
understanding why it's so important.
Put things
to
in your weird little fucky cube.
Yeah, and that's why I'm asking you about why it's important to you. Because remember, part of the expansion.
It
that I
seems
wanna
like
do-
you're asking me that in a way that implies that you don't think it's important.
No, I just don't have any personal motivation to desire to I want to go to learn. That's my end goal. And
Tom, did you see any adventurer looking for work? I'm calling out to the other horse.
What?
He doesn't want to be here anymore.
I'll get you closer, Mr. Stone Dong.
Oh, what do you mean? Who's leaving?
He says he's not interested.
I'm not.
You leaving?
No, I'm not leaving.
He said he's going to stay in Phandelver.
You gotta stay in Phandelver.
He wants to
No.
be a comfy boy.
Nah, that doesn't sound right. You wouldn't say that.
No. I was just asking your motivation. Because for me to do my job,
Motivation.
yeah. Why do you want to do this? If I take over the company, part of the thing I want to do is to help adventurers like yourself have access to better equipment, for a price. If I don't understand what motivates people to do this stuff, how can I approach that need? You get it?
No. So what the fuck does jerking around with a bunch of ash zombies and finding garbage? Well, with the exception of the dragon scales, I suppose.
We don't know if that's garbage though.
Right.
Or it could be.
Might
they
be.
Look nice. Yeah. Well, that one was more for Wesley's benefit.
Fair.
Stones, treasures, rocks, in that order. Why else?
I know what motivates him.
What do you think there's an abundance of in a castle?
He's got a good point there.
Rocks, maybe a lucky stone, probably treasure.
Sounds like 3 out of 3.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's probably why you're here. You probably have treasure on your list at the top, which is stupid, but
at the
that's
top.
probably why.
And that fucker Glassstaff. I'm assuming he's there, and he deserves an ass kicking. We planned for dozens of minutes for that, just for him to run away.
We were some company or something, some bug people.
Yes.
Exterminator Company, yeah.
So all that to say, you just seem very much like you don't understand why anyone would be interested to go to this castle.
No, I understand why somebody
scared?
looking for gold would go searching for gold. I just wanted to understand your motivation, because every time we've mentioned it before, you've always mentioned saving that guy's life.
I'm trying to move the plot along.
All right. It's simple enough. Okay.
Wesley,
We'll move along.
I don't get those guys sometimes. We can go. We won't go.
You want to go back
They're
there?
being
again?
all deep and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah. But to go backwards.
Yeah, but for reverse.
Okay, you continue on the trail. Anything else before you move on?
No, and we've been trotting along.
Okay. Time's gonna pass, and night 1 will approach. I'm assuming we're camping for the night. We're not pushing through.
No, you gotta
When
set
were
up our
these?
tents.
When were these horses due again?
Whenever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like we get our money back, our security deposit, upon return.
Okay.
Okay, night 1 does approach.
Whoa.
So, it is now late evening. You're setting up camp, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, so you set up your camp, get nice and cozy.
And unlike other nights, I'm going to take Tonk's keg to him. Instead of waiting for him to grab it, I'm going to make sure he has it.
Tonk is very appreciative. As you approach him, he holds out his arms with a big, okay, all right. Yeah, and he like this is almost like, where's this been? Yeah. You know, like,
Yeah.
respected.
And, I'm going to dust it off a little bit for him.
Okay. He takes said keg, starts drinking, and then gets real sad. He lowers the keg and looks up at you and says, "It's empty."
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Stone Dong. I can't refill it because Mother used her teats to just make oil. I have to wait for it tomorrow.
How did it get empty? He doesn't drink out of it.
He's been drinking every single night that you've
yes.
camped,
Not last night.
and no one's been filling it.
I've been filling it.
You've been making mayonnaise or milk or whatever.
No,
have
I've been
you?
filling it.
Have you really?
Pretty sure. I'll have to review the footage.
Yeah, because the last night he didn't drink because he was grossed out.
Damn it, Jamie. I can't. I'm always second guessing myself.
I don't know. Has he been refilling it, Flynn?
I can't tell you.
I don't remember now. Now I
It's
don't
your
remember.
coat. Has he been refilling it?
I don't know. But I know he didn't drink the previous night
Okay.
because he was grossed
I'll
out.
do whatever JD tells me to do.
He will get
Go.
his. Then I will say he's able to get his fill tonight, but it's empty now.
Okay.
He sets it down and says, "I'm gonna need a refill tomorrow."
Okay. I'll get Mother working on it right now. Mother, you make that ale. And she just like gyrates her nipples.
I need the nipple ale.
Oh, so he's into it now. Okay. All right. Mother will remember that.
No, he already drank, so he's kind of he's out.
Oh, I gotcha.
He's passed out.
Still,
He did
still
succeed on his
remembers.
con save though, so he's not like passing out. So he's still up.
Sometimes you're not the man I want till you're drunk. You know what I mean? That's what Mother's thinking.
So you chilling for the evening? Sleeping? Bug watching?
Yeah.
Okay. Night easily passes. Daylight comes with no problems. Day 2 of travel. Subtract a ration if we're eating
Ration.
to avoid exhaustion. I also take 1 from Tonk.
Long rest.
Yeah, and you gain a long rest. Is Tonk holding everybody's rations?
No.
No.
Why?
Why does Tonk have 28 rations?
Hungry boy.
He's hungry.
I'll have to ask him
Dude,
about
you
that.
better
He
call him
also
right now.
doesn't have a shield in his inventory.
He doesn't have a shield?
Not in his inventory.
He's never once mentioned a shield.
He's always told me he swings one-handed with his warhammer.
This doesn't mean he has a shield.
That makes no sense. Does that make sense to anyone else?
Yes.
I wouldn't
Style
two-hand a
points.
normal hammer.
It's a two-hand or one-hand versatile weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't imply he has a
Explain
shield.
it logically to me.
He's never once said he's had a shield. Has anybody ever heard him say anything about a shield?
Jimmy, have you ever swung a baseball bat with one hand? When you're supposed to swing with two?
Jamie, like in your mind, because I know you keep getting confused with a maul.
Uh-huh.
What do you think a warhammer looks like?
Warhammer is not that big.
No, yeah, it's easy to.
It's like yay, and then it goes up to like yay.
It's got the hammer
got the
and
hammer.
the two hooks for
But
the
you can
screws.
still yay it. It says right here you can yay it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to yay it.
I'm blowing my mind right now.
Well, technically, he yayed it when he knocked that zombie back into the wall.
Okay, he picked up his crossbow too. There you go, Tom. I didn't take your crossbow away. There you go. I gotta ask you questions though. I gotta see you again. All right. So we're on the road. We ate our food. Tonk ate one of his many.
How often do you look at our character sheets?
I not often. I only look at it when we gotta figure stuff out. But
Dude, I look at y'all's sheets constantly.
I'd be sneaking shit in. You don't look at my inventory. Got some rubbers in there.
I trust y'all. I trust everyone.
I trust no one.
So you're all on the road again, back on them horses. They've been fed. They ate, I don't know, grass off the ground, whatever horses eat. Some hay you had. We're traveling again for a long period of time until evening, I'm assuming. It's bright and early right now. We'll say about sunrise bright, like maybe 7, 8. We doing anything more unique on the road, or are we just rolling?
Flynn, question: are we going directly to the castle, or are we stopping off in Phandelver first?
I could do either. I mean, do we have a reason to go to Phandelver right now?
No, I think we're good on. I'm good on rations.
I've got plenty. And from what I saw inside of his backpack, we've got plenty for all of us.
All right.
I kind of want to go to Phandelver.
What do you want to go to Phandelver for?
Well, what do you think I've been working on? He puts his hand in his pocket and starts just moving his thumb around.
Is it completed?
I'm kind of afraid to ask.
Why? You should, because everyone would want to see it. He holds up this just pristine stone in his hand, perfectly rounded.
That looks great. What are you gonna sell it?
I'm not sure how I smoothed it.
Who?
You know, the weird lady, the miner lady,
The miner lady.
the Thornton,
The rock lady.
the rock lady.
The one who caught you stealing.
I mean, no, this is I
Different
had
lady?
this. It's the same. It's the lady, but I didn't steal from her. She gave me this. Remember? She gave it to me.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that
think
at
I was
all.
there for that.
No, I was gonna. She said to bring it back. I was gonna show her how good I did it. But I get fine. I don't want to. I didn't even want to anyhow.
But what if in the castle there's a better, prettier stone? One that you can really impress her with.
Well, then I'll take that stone
When's the
for
last time
myself.
you-
I wouldn't show her. It'd be my stone.
When's the last time you've been in a castle?
Probably right before I met y'all. Really,
Yeah?
it was my
Big-
castle. It was
big-
my
oh,
castle.
It was a big
Do you
castle.
own a castle?
Yeah.
Do you own it, or did you make it?
I mean, I mostly made it.
Is it
I
made
didn't, I
of-
didn't make it all myself.
Is it made of sand?
You can't. That's weird stuff. That stonework and use a lot of water. I don't do that. That's weird. Weird stone making.
Is it a sand castle?
No, sand castle. You can't even know how that's
Is
possible.
it a sand
It's
castle?
not no sand castle. It's
We're on the horses while we're doing this, right?
yeah. You're still riding. You're still moving. Rock castle.
I stopped us all. All right. Look. The rock lady's going to be there when we get back. She's not going anywhere. She's got a whole shop set up. And just think of this as some extra time you can put the nice finishing touches on.
Bit of mirror polish.
Okay. I thought one of you wanted to go back for some too. I don't remember why.
I think he wanted to go because he's not interested in going to the castle.
I'm interested in going to the castle.
There's some magic thing or something.
I think we. Is there any? We got all the magic stuff. Like we got the boots. You're wearing them.
Oh, from the guy that he hates.
Talk about
Yes,
the
that
vendor.
guy sucks. Murdon, he's an
Yeah.
asshole.
He
World
said-
class.
He said his stuff changes. You were all excited about it.
I have no desire to go see his broken stuff again.
Okay.
I mean, if we're in there, if we're close.
I mean, it's worth checking out.
Yeah, but I see Flint's point of view of if we're gonna go save somebody, there might be a time limit on there where I don't think Vandalin's going anywhere.
Okay.
And truth be told, supposedly Gundren knows the location of this special cave that they were talking about back in town as well.
The
The one that has all the
Tico?
magic buggery about it.
That would be interesting to go to.
Right. So we need to find Gundren.
Yeah, I don't see any point in going back. We're good on rations.
You sure?
I am.
A little excitement,
Yeah.
adventure.
Let's go to the castle.
Let's go.
It's a
All right. So you guys made it to about right.
yeah, we're good on rations.
Day 2 of travel, we'll say about right here. We'll say like right here. You know, at the point that you were reminded of where Cragmaw Castle was, as Radoth has told you, is just within the tree line, specifically in this area.
Mhm.
So at this point, you would have to cut in towards the forest.
We've had a long rest.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's like afternoon or morning or night?
This is the next day. You guys just started riding.
Okay. So it's still kind of like early.
Very early.
And he would have been able to fill up Tonk's keg.
Okay, you used your alchemy jug for ale today?
I usually kind of do it at night. So no.
You didn't, okay, so you're going to wait till nighttime tonight?
Yeah, just in case I need that nibble for something else. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Okay. You're not exactly on the path right now, but you start to turn head towards the tree line. Everybody make a perception check for me.
Perception. You know what? I'm gonna do it in the fucking game.
Natural 20.
Oh, very good.
Bro, I got a natural 20.
Oh,
Plus 2. Did you see it on the website?
I did.
Fuck yeah. Did you see
I
that
got
shit?
a 2
I'm not
plus
lying.
2. I got a 4.
That's 22.
If we add the 23.
His natural 20 beats my natural 20.
You said you got 22?
No, I got a 2 plus 2.
Oh, so everybody
I got
but
4.
Wedge then notices this. You start to turn towards the tree, and you do a quick little look around the fields, just to make sure you remember where you're entering from, just in case. And all of you notice back towards the trail a little bit. There's a singular tree about halfway to the high road, which would be to the west here. This is the high road. Not far away at all, and you see a sack hanging from the tree.
What kind of sack? Is it sweaty?
So wait, so we're riding south. We're not on. Are we on the high road or no?
No, you
Okay.
are right here, about to turn to the tree line. But as you were turning, did that quick look around and see about right here. It's a singular tree with a large sack tied to it, dangling from a limb.
Wait, how big are those hexes?
The hexes are little guides on the map here somewhere.
At the very bottom left, I think.
One hex is about 5 miles.
Oh, we got good. This is like miles out.
Yeah, it's pretty distant. Not too far though. You're on horses.
I use my giant eyeballs and see this sack. You said it's hanging from the tree?
Yep. Singular large sack hanging from a tree.
Like a backpack or like a side satchel.
Oh, it's really
Or like
hard
a-
to tell from this distance.
5 miles away.
Oh, and you guys can see that shit?
Well, it's
Said
not.
it did.
It's not 5 miles away. It's maybe like 3, because you guys again
Do you do this?
are like right
So you
here.
go,
You're like right here, and the sack is like right here.
I can't see it anywhere, so.
You kind of smell it. Helps you see it better.
I'll point it out. Force that way. There's something weird over there. Some kind of I don't know, is it just a lone tree?
Singular tree.
In a field.
Mm-hmm. On the way to the high road.
The sack is hanging.
And it's completely flat land with no one to hide behind.
Tree, limb, sack.
If keep our heading toward the castle, would we be passing that tree, or is
No,
that tree?
we're at a
Opposite direction.
We're at a junction. We go right, it goes to the tree. We go left, we go to the woods. But it's just, I mean, it's a quick jaunt over. We can go take a look at it, right?
Okay.
All right.
Something weird.
Okay,
Guess
we're
we'll head
turning
over to
heading
it.
towards it?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys face the tree line for very briefly and then decide it's sack time. We turn around, start heading back to that tree. And as you get closer and closer, you can see that it looks like, it's not a backpack, it looks like a satchel hanging from this tree until you get close enough to where you can see that it has writing on it. You ride till you're about maybe 30 feet out from this sack, and looking at it, you see multiple languages written on the sack itself. Oh, y'all can speak common, but can anyone else read Elvish, Gnomish, or Dwarvish?
Elvish, Gnomish.
I do Elvish and Gnomish too.
Any Dwarvishes here? All right, we don't know what the
What
Dwarvish
about
one
Tonk?
says, but Tonk is read Dwarvish.
Yeah.
Wait,
So we can cover.
can he read?
I don't. Oh well, I don't know. That's a Tonk question. You can't write.
He does speak Dwarvish.
Yeah, I'll say if he can't write, he can't read it. But he's gonna pretend like, oh yeah. It's just he points at it.
Okay. What does this say, Mr. Stone Dong?
Every other word, since you guys can read it, says gold written in a different language.
Oh, that doesn't smell any fishy at all.
This is a trap.
How is it hung by the tree?
It's got a rope tied to the tree, going over the top of the satchel, tied around it, and then the satchel itself just dangling.
And it just says,
It says gold,
Gold.
written in 3 languages that you're aware of. And Tonk says, oh yeah, gold. It's right there too.
Oh.
you say it's a trap.
It's 1,000% a trap.
I'm gonna trust you because you've seen some shit. You wanna touch it?
No,
Tom, do you wanna touch it? It's a trap.
it's a bad idea.
Kind of, but I mean, if you don't think we should.
Even if it was a trap, it's not ours, right? We shouldn't take it.
I'm gonna have to agree with the boy. Let's leave it be.
Who hides their gold in a bag from a tree?
No one.
Someone who wants to trap you.
Yes, someone who's like, oh,
And there's no gold in
wow,
the
free
bag.
bag of gold.
So what if we take their gold and beat them up and say, your trap is stupid? Look, we
Well,
got
who's
it.
to say there's not something that's not gold in that bag
Oh, I get it.
that could be problematic?
Oh, they might be lying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So sometimes people are evil just because they have something you want?
Didn't we hear reports about bandits and stuff on this road all the time anyways?
I'm sure they don't really patrol it, from what I know.
Well,
Once you get away from the cities, it's kind of everybody just does whatever the fuck they want. Like, dumbass ideas like this, putting gold in a bag hanging from a tree.
can you want to do a perception check to see if I see anybody like hiding in a bush?
Yeah,
or
go for it. Make a perception check.
Garbage again. 10.
Yeah, you look around. The land's a little bit hilly, but besides that, you don't see anything hiding, laying around anywhere nearby.
Well, fuck it, to the castle.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
I don't feel like messing with a trap.
No. We just woke up, too. It's early.
Too early for this.
Did we finish our second night?
No, you've only camped for one night.
Okay.
I kind of want to see what happens if it gets triggered. Can we drive far away and then try to shoot at it?
What if it's full of kittens?
Oh, that's a good point, too. I didn't think of that. Okay. Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
Somebody else will find it, or not. I mean, it's at least a few more miles from here to the road. Who sets a trap in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, it caught our attention.
Right, because we just happen to be wandering through the middle of nowhere.
It almost worked, too. We went right to it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll turn the horse around. Nice try, and I'll kind of like trot off.
All right. Same, Wesley?
Yeah, we're behind.
Okay. You both turn and leave the gold bag behind as you ride back towards the forest line. It doesn't take long. We'll say you've been traveling for about, say, an hour now. So, still morning. Until you make it to the tree line.
Tree?
Once you get to the tree line, it looks like bringing the horses in here will be fairly difficult. It'll almost be constant difficult terrain for them. Are we proceeding in?
I would hop off at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, because being on the horses is going to slow us down, right?
Going through a forest? Probably.
You do a little AFK, little break.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we haven't.
We're going to take a quick break. Give us 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
Eat these motherfuckers.
you have to go to the manage,
Oh, and look at it.
and that's where you have to pick your armor.
So we get the real details.
Yeah.
All right.
I just have to
Roger that.
Google it. Hey, we're back. Hello. So you guys are at that tree line.
Yep.
Flynn climbs off his horse. What's everybody else do?
Well, climb out the lords.
Okay, you stay on your horse.
Shit, I forgot what we're doing.
We're gonna go into the woods.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
There's
jump
that.
down as well. Are we gonna?
I say we don't want to leave them just wide out in the open. Maybe bring them a little ways into the forest before we hitch them.
Okay. 'Cause we know general direction of where we're heading, right? For the castle.
Yes.
How thick is this wood? Like, would we get lost real easy?
I'm not gonna say very thick, but they're more gnarled than anything. So you've got like tree and then tree and then tree, but the roots are kind of like going all over the place.
Are the horses gonna slow us down since we're not riding them, or will they kind of be on the same pace as us?
They'd be about the same pace as you, but they could by no means gallop or sprint here.
No, as long as
yeah, we
they're not
just-
slowing us down though.
Lead them with us. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're hopping off horses and walking them in.
I don't
Okay.
want to. I'm trying to. I'll try and guide it in a way where I don't want it to like sprain its ankle, its hoof.
Being careful with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to get our money back. Our security
That's
deposit.
80 gold.
Tonk will hop off the horse.
Yeah,
You're
leading
on.
it with Flynn.
All right. You guys lead your horses in. How far are we going in with these things?
Well,
Also-
since they can kind of navigate, just until I have a reason to not
Yeah.
lead it anymore.
Until like the terrain gets too difficult for them.
Well, I was wondering how close y'all wanted to be to the castle with them, more so. Because you're about maybe 15 miles out from it, given the location you were given.
They no less than a mile out.
I don't know. I mean, we'll just keep going until I. I don't
It
know.
looks like too
I don't-
dangerous
I
for
don't
them.
have a specific distance for you, DM.
Okay. In that case, we just continue on with our horses. You guys travel for about an hour in these woods. Until
Keeping
you,
exactly? You don't mind?
sure. Hold on.
How far we get in there?
Let me zoom in here. You guys about right here.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
Right there. Until you find something a bit strange. It's not a clearing, it's just in the middle of the woods. You see a broken down wagon. One that had a canopy, it looks like, that's torn. The wagon itself, it's missing its wheels except for one that's half bent and broken. The bed of it's shattered, but that's not the odd thing about it. The odd thing is the green, slow swirling energy around it.
Oh.
So it's not just that there's a fucking wagon here in the gnarled woods.
It's definitely weird.
Who sees this and is like, wagon material? Yes.
What's the thing smell like?
You want to go up and sniff it?
No, do I like smell anything? Seeing that there's green shit everywhere?
No.
No.
When you say green swirling stuff, is it on the ground or is it like
Swirling around the wagon slowly. A beam just
okay?
It's like a gas.
doesn't look like a gas. Looks like if
It's just some magic shit, huh?
it looks like some sort of weird arcane energy just swirling around this thing.
Like it's going.
Except
Super
it's deep
Saiyan.
green.
Okay, so Saiyan energy.
Brawly.
Brawly
Brawling?
energy, yeah.
Okay,
Wild.
we're gonna want to definitely check that out.
So how close are we to it? Like 20 feet away?
You have noticed this thing probably about 60 feet away.
Is the energy about the same size as the wagon, or
Barely
is it
bigger.
kind of like
Barely bigger. It's not necessarily a dome. It's sparse and just slowly swirling, maybe just a few inches out away from the wagon. Almost like it's surrounding it.
I'll take the horse and hitch it on like a tree branch or something.
You think Tonk could throw a rock this far?
Well, I don't mind maybe just getting a closer look at it.
What's the trees and the debris around it? Does it look like the wagon was thrown there from like a long distance or something? Is there damage to anything around the wagon that looks like it came from that direction?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just in the middle of nowhere.
It looks like it's out of place completely. Like
Okay.
it was like it wasn't dragged. You can't see any marking showing it was dragged. You can't see like a tree got knocked over or something where this was hurled here. It somehow looks like this appeared here.
I'm gonna go up and take a closer look. I'll carefully move. I want to make sure there's nothing around it that's, or like leading up to it, that would be like a trap or anything like that. So I'm looking out for like any like somebody, if somebody maybe magically enchanted this thing to distract from the pit trap that they covered with leaves.
Okay, so you're kind of checking the surroundings. Are you as you approach it, or just looking from where you're back at?
As I'm approaching, and I'll kind of be as quiet as I can.
Can I help him? While he's doing that, I'm gonna also look for gold bags.
Yeah, both of you make perception checks. Let's see.
Hey, I got you, buddy.
What you got?
Oh, it's just a
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
With my natural 9.
I thought you were I thought we were about to
Sorry,
have
buddy.
like both nat 20s again.
I could roll again. Will you do that one?
So both of you start looking around. You notice Wesley starts doesn't really seem to be looking in the same manner as you. It's kind of just haphazardly, just kind of glancing around. You don't really see anything, Wesley. But
Tried. Sorry.
you start walking up to this odd, magical-looking wagon, and just checking the ground around it. Maybe a pile of leaves, maybe a covered-up pit trap. Maybe there's something more to this, or one of those leg traps that'll grab your ankles. You get close. You don't see anything like that around the wagon.
Okay. I'll approach it and get maybe like within like 10 feet of wherever this magical energy is fluttering about.
Mm-hmm.
Is there... Can I get like a better look inside the wagon or anything like that from where I'm at? Or kind
Yeah, I
of
mean
walk around?
it's pretty torn up, so it's not necessarily hiding what's in it. It does have a canopy, but it's very ripped, and you can see through one of the larger gaps. There doesn't seem to be anything inside this at all.
Is there any like sticks or anything on the ground around me?
There are, but make another perception check.
11.
Okay. You glance at this wagon in for a moment, and then start looking around for maybe a branch or something,
There's
just
anything.
anything on the ground you could pick up. And as you go to pick up something, the energy vanishes.
If I notice that, like as I'm picking it up, I'll stop and then I'll stand back up and see if it comes back.
Put it back down. Maybe that's what it was.
Throw it down.
Nope, just a wagon sitting there, broken wagon.
I'll pick the stick back up.
Holding a stick.
I throw it at the wagon. Well, what do you think that was?
an alarm.
We didn't walk through it.
We did pick up the stick. Maybe it was stick detection.
Do you think it was? It could have been.
Could have been.
Maybe beavers.
Fell beavers.
I know that's. Can I cast the little light on the wagon? See if it lights up.
Oh, you can only light up like the cantrip light, or using like your.
My little magic tinker.
You can only do tiny objects with that, right? You can't do a whole wagon.
Well, no, I'm not trying to do. I'm trying to do a piece of the wagon, just like a piece of the torn cloth.
You tear off a piece of that cloth and light it.
Yeah.
Okay. You take the bit of camping, just it tears pretty easily. It's already ripped up, and just how do you make it light up? What do you do? Do you rub it? Do you bleed on it?
No. Probably for this, just tear a piece of paper on it, put it on it. It burns into it and light.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The little piece of canopy is lit up.
And I just
Are there more
Kill it.
sticks?
Yeah.
I want to take a stick the same size as Flynn's,
Mhm.
and I want to poke the wagon with it.
Okay. You poke the wagon.
There's nothing special about this wagon.
It just looks like an old piece of junk.
What was all that stuff around it, though?
And why did it just disappear?
Did it smell like a bad thing? Was anything about it gave me the impression it was bad? Is the grass around it dead?
Do you have like smelling abilities we don't know about?
Dude, that's like in real life. You sometimes shit stinks and you're like, oh, I don't want to be there.
You
I don't
mentioned
know.
that actually, and Tonk starts sniffing.
You ever seen anything like that, Tonk?
And then he leans real close to the wagon, just smells like goblins.
Probably why it was green.
Of course
I mean,
it
we
is,
are
but how'd they
going-
get this wagon here, even? I mean, there's no roads coming here. I want to, like, look up, like, directly above it. Does it look like the trees above it have been, like the branches
missing?
snapped as, like, this thing fell from the sky?
You see everything intact just looking up.
What in the MacGuffin is this?
Is there any markings on it that we could see where it like came from?
Like, oh yeah.
Like whose it was or
It's got a license plate.
yeah. Yeah.
Give it a good old investigation.
Can
Whoever
we-
wants to fully
in the-
survey this thing?
The glove compartment, see if there's a registration.
My investigation is good.
Ooh, mine's pretty good, too.
Too bad I rolled it really low. I got 4 + 5.
I got 15.
16.
So both of you, with your 15s or higher, notice that there's no official markings or anything on this
The
wagon.
VIN number has been filed off.
But you know just looking at the make of this wagon, it looks extremely similar to some that you've seen come through Phandelver a good bit while you've been hanging out there. Perhaps it was made there or something along those
The
lines.
fin fins. It's got drive-out tags.
So this could possibly be the wagons that get hit by the goblins. Where they say, oh, supplies aren't coming in.
How'd they get it here? We're miles
I don't.
from the road.
Get there.
You know what? Maybe we don't rack our brains on this. Maybe we'll find something that'll make this make more sense later.
Can I
Fair
touch
enough,
the wagon
'cause-
with my bare hand?
You can.
Let me do that. I want to see if it's warm or something. The energy.
You
I feel like
touch.
there's more to this than meets the eye.
You touch the wagon. Feels like wagon.
What's
No
wagon feel
colder,
like?
no hotter, just
Just
neutral
wagon.
temperature outside wagon.
Okay.
How late in the day is it now?
You guys start traveling inward. Still fairly early morning. Sun ain't even
Keep
midway
moving?
up yet.
Try to, because Tonk said he smelled goblins. So we
Smell
should
goblins.
we should be expecting goblins sometime in the near future. Does that seem fair? To make
What?
that assumption?
Yeah, it makes sense.
That
to
if
me.
Tonk smelled goblins on the wagon, we could assume the wagon's here. How we got here, I don't know, but it's here because of goblins.
Well, right, but we knew that the castle we're going to is a goblin shithole anyway.
And this thing is picked clean, right? There's no supplies left in it. It's just the wagon.
Empty, broken wagon.
This is where the Oregon Trail went wrong.
They got dysentery right here.
Any
Or
foot-
Sally.
Any footprints from the wagon?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Little
Make a
goblin
survival
feces. Yeah, that's a survival one.
I'd like to help him.
Are you trying to help him or do your own? Are you proficient in survival?
Actually, let me see. That's a good question.
I am not proficient. I rolled a 5.
Any
I'm not
pluses?
proficient, but I have
Yeah, I got a
A-
+2 on it.
I have a decent survival ability score.
Go and make a survival check then.
Ooh. 19.
Ooh, +5. I don't know.
So you don't see any footprints.
Damn it. Wesley's not seeing nothing.
You see a few footprints actually around this wagon and some of the more dirt areas around this thing. It looks like this thing might be frequented. The way there's not much grass growing where these footprints are. But the weird thing about it is it's only around this wagon. As soon as you see any footprints turn and start to maybe exit this thing, they vanish immediately.
Is it leading to any specific part of the wagon, or is it just kind of from all directions?
It looks like all directions.
I see this and I'll back up and I want to match the footsteps going, and I just walk forward.
Just pick away and go.
Yeah.
So a lot of them you see a few that turn and start walking north, a few that turn and start walking south and east, but none west.
Oh, walking the tracks are walking away from the wagon, not to it.
Yeah, they're like looking like perhaps they were facing the wagon for a while, but any that turn and aren't tread off in multiple different directions.
Okay. And you said which every direction but west?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe. I mean, judging by where we are on the map, we follow the ones that go east. That should take us to the castle.
Okay. 'Cause, the druid marked on a map where it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So we're continuing
Yeah.
towards Craigmore? Okay. So we leave the mysterious wagon to its own things. Hopefully, with nothing coming from that. So
This motherfucker always make me want to go back.
Wait, guys!
The mysterious swag. Yeah.
Wasn't there? What's the range on? I think was it you maybe? Your little alarm thing.
I mean, the mechanical one, I can set it and it's ear range.
No, we made like a whole blood and guts
Yeah.
threshold.
Yeah, but if I set it up, if you want to set an alarm here, I mean, we can be 100 miles away. It's just if we hear it, we have to be close enough to hear it go off.
So it's not like a sound in your mind. It's a sound that comes from whatever we do.
Yeah.
Can you program the sound to come out of your little dog's mouth? Have you tried?
We've not tried.
Are you doing magical tinkering?
Yeah.
bark, bark.
Goddard.
Deep robot bark, bark.
But
That was good.
yeah, I think the best we could do is make a pressure plate or kind of a trap, and I can take a stick, like a thin twig type stick, and make it light up. And so that if somebody breaks it, it breaks the magic on it, and I'll know that somebody stepped on it. I think that's the best I can do. But it wouldn't be like an audible alarm. I would just have a feeling
Right.
that, that
maybe,
stick is broken.
Maybe it's best that whatever or whoever doesn't know that we were here.
I think they might know since it was swirly stuff. You picked up a stick, and the swirly stuff went away.
I don't think the stick had anything. I think maybe
No, I-
coincidence.
I agree. Maybe. How close were you? When were you to it?
12 feet or so?
You weren't really close. Maybe it was a time.
Yeah.
Just like you said, coincidence.
Which means
Let's go with what you
I
said originally. Let's
honestly
not
don't
spend
know
too
what
much
it
time
means.
on it.
yeah. All right. We go.
Because nothing weird happened while we were here. And good news is we know the place we're going to, goblins are there. And goblins here. Maybe this is a drop spot for them?
Or maybe it's some sort of magical waypoint for them. Goblins don't have that kind of magic, though. I mean, half of my professors didn't have that kind of magic.
That one professor did. She got us back pretty quickly. And we don't know how powerful Glassstaff is.
Well, if he ran like the little bitch he truly is, he can't be that intimidating.
Good point.
Didn't like 5 people tell us about some glowy eye goblin things?
Not the long skulls, but the ones with crystals?
Something weird.
Just saying, we're dealing with something. This is why I wanted to come here. We're dealing with something that is not usual. This is not normal. Goblins have been around as long as anyone can remember. They've always just been little pieces of shit. this is different. They're doing something weird, and I don't like it.
Castle then. I mean, still
Castle.
Castle.
Castle. That's the only thing we know to go to is the castle.
That's our true north for now. True east. Whatever. You get it.
Keep walking. Oh, unhitching horses and bringing them with us, right?
Yes.
We're not gonna leave them by this.
No, we're not leaving
crazy
by this
wagon.
weird fucking wagon.
To the castle. Toward it.
Okay. You guys take your horses and leave the weird wagon to its wagon stuff and proceed deeper into the woods. You don't travel much further, maybe about 45 minutes, about a mile or two in, until you see what looks like a large structure just through the trees start to reveal itself. Looks very large. Looks very well like the thing you've been seeking. But we're going to go ahead and stop for tonight.
Should have looked under the
We
wagon.
made it to the
Should have looked
castle.
under the wagon.
I thought about checking underneath it
Should've
if there was
fucking-
like a tunnel or
Yeah.
something underneath, but I didn't want to go back again.
That's as soon as he said you walked away, I was like, fuck. I knew I should have done something.
All right, we made it to a place. We can probably take some educated guesses what it is, but we'll see. Next time we will be adventuring in said place with hopefully our full crew, taking down some things, smashing some heads, and whatnot. And man, we let's see, we saw a sack, and we were like, nah. And we saw a wagon, and it was weird, and then it became boring. We were like, nah. And oh yeah, there were like 5 more Thunder Tree buildings. We were like, nah. And now here we are.
Remember when you were making fun of us for ignoring the buildings, and then you made fun of us for going in the buildings?
I will always make
I'm
fun
starting
of
to think he just likes making fun of us.
you. You were, yeah.
I don't think it matters what we do now.
He can do anything.
We made some progress. We got some stuff. Found a little exposition. Flynn revealed his stuff a bit more. Fame and fortune, while being a good guy. And Wedge over here, the inquisitive one as always. So good job, guys. We'll be doing this again, I think, 2 weeks from now, unless anyone has a reason not to. Double check, make sure. We good for Salt Marsh next week?
Here for Saltmarsh, we'll be down one person, but we proceed.
Okay, so next week look for some Salt Marsh. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing Obelisk 2 weeks from now, so look forward to that. I got some stuff to build and stuff to take apart now. Got to do some cleanup, so that's okay.
I was doing the calendar stuff, but every time I did it, it ended up just being wrong.
Yeah,
So-
had to edit it again.
And it just takes so much time, not to necessarily edit it, but then to like re-render out the AFK thing, and it's just like
I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it right now. We just gotta. We don't really fuck around with Twitter too much anymore. It's just a cesspool. I guess we could just do like YouTube community posts if we're gonna miss on something.
That's a good idea. Check our YouTube, any info that's coming up. That's pretty much the only thing we use now, so that's the place to go. We have an Instagram, I think, but we're trying to get more active with it.
Put those
We're
feet
not good
pics
at
on
it.
it.
We're not good at that.
So you gotta put those feet pics on there.
Maybe.
Wikifeet/Cloak and Stagger.
Gross. Thanks for watching. I guess we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.